What is up, Pokemon trainers? Professor Prometheus Pine here, and welcome to Basics 1020, Intro to Items. As you can see, there are no prerequisites for this class, so let's begin. Items are obtained through various points during the Pokemon games and can be broken down into 8 categories. The first of these groups are the Pokeballs, as you can see here. Pokeballs, as you know, are those man-made devices used for catching Pokemon. Now, there are several Pokeballs that have basic characteristics, being their only function and really, their only function is to catch Pokemon. The regular Pokeball, the Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball all capture Pokemon without added effects. Now, going from left to right, each Pokeball has an increased percentage of catching the Pokemon, but other than that, they're essentially the same. Now, right here, as you see, the Premier Ball is just a fancy looking Pokeball. It's given out if you buy 10 Pokeballs, but it has the same function as a regular Pokeball. Now, I personally think they're ugly, and I don't use them for anything other than as a background on my Prerequisites page. But hey, to each his own. Now, next are the balls made from apricorns. The Pokeball maker named Kurt, who hails from Johto, crafts the level ball here from the red apricorn. He crafts the lure ball from the blue, the heavy ball from the black, the fast ball from the white, the moon ball from the yellow, and the friend ball from the green. Oh yeah, and finally, who can forget, the love ball from the pink. Now, these balls are essentially just specialized Pokeballs that'll help you catch certain types of Pokemon, and they were introduced, obviously, in Gen 2. And what they do is, say, this one here is the heavy ball. It'll help catch Pokemon that weigh more. So, like Golem, if you just find one of those, Snorlax, etc. Now, the lure ball will help catch water-type Pokemon. So this is nice if you need, that Tentacool that keeps popping up every time you surf. Oh, wait, never mind. Alright, and this next group of balls are all the Pokeballs that were introduced prior to Gen 2. So these balls work similarly to the apricot balls. Apricorn. Yes, mixture of apricot and acorn. I read that. And what these will do is will provide a different effect. Like right here we have the quick ball, which it has a higher catching rate if you throw it immediately in the battle, or when the battle starts. We have the timer ball here, which works the opposite. It'll catch Pokemon more frequently the longer the battle has gone on. The dusk ball increases the catching rate at night and or in caves. And finally, the luxury ball, which will which will raise the friendship of the Pokemon inside of the ball. Now, the others here do certain things, except like these two, which are just kind of for certain events, like the Safari Ball here and the Park Ball. They're just for, I guess, mini games, if you count the Safari as a mini game. But anyway, the next category is the Medicine group. Now here we have all these items that will heal your Pokemon's hit points, starting with the potion on the top left, then going to the super potion and the hyper potion, and then starting on the bottom left, we go from the max potion into the full restore, which the full restore is a mixture between healing items and status healing items. And I just want to take a moment here to look into this. This is an herb, and I only put one of these up on this presentation, but really the herbs can heal anything on your Pokemon that has wrong with it. So it can heal its hit points, it can revive it, and they can even heal a status condition. Now this next group here is the status healing items. Now these items, well, as I just said, will heal your Pokemon status. These 5 right here at top are the basic items. These are things like your paralysis heal, your Antidote, your Burn Heal, Awakening, etc. And these 5 are the first status healing items you get, and each will only heal what their intended purpose is. It's not like a catch-all. Like later, you'll be able to get this, the full heal, which is really the catch-all. It combines all of those items I just listed into one, and it'll heal any condition. Now, these 5 are actually homemade versions of the full heal, and so they're just kind of a little bit rare item, usually game exclusive, that will, I don't know, just add a little spice to your healing arsenal. And finally, this is the full restore again. The full restore is a combination between the full heal here and the max potion listed on the previous page. And what it'll do is it'll heal your Pokemon fully and then heal any status condition it might have. And like I said, like the Lava Cookie here is from Hoenn, Castelia Cone is from Unova, and like the old Gateau is from Sinnoh. And finally, a last look at these medicines. On the left of this line, we have the Revive and the Max Revive. Each revive your Pokemon from being fainted. Right here we have the vitamins, or later it also encompasses like the wings and other things that'll like influence your Pokemon's EVs and IVs, or EVs, not IVs, and we'll get into what EVs are in a later, more upper level video. And finally, we're just going to underline this a few times, make it look like it's amazing. This rare candy here will raise your Pokemon 1 level. This is coveted by many trainers. I personally hoard them until like the end when I'm like, oh, well, I'll just dump these on a Pokemon I don't care about. These will they'll raise your Pokemon 1 level, and they're nice if you want to raise a Pokemon quickly. They're rare and either expensive, but they're still listed under the medicines category. Now, the general category encompasses items that can't be held by your Pokemon companions, but can be used during your adventure and disposed of. This includes fossils, evolution stones, high-value items such as the Big Nugget and/or the Pearl String, and even mulches and repels. Now, the next group is hold items, and they're just like general items, but they can be held by a Pokemon. So these items will affect the Pokemon either inside or outside of the battle. Like we have the Eviolite, which is very popular in competitive play, boosts the defense and special defense of a not fully evolved Pokemon, like the Megastone, as everyone knows. Yep, as you see, these images are from Bulbapedia, so I will give credit where credit is due. A lot of this information can be found on the internet. Specifically, I found most of this on Bulbapedia, so if there are ever any questions that you ask me, preferably, that I can't answer, feel free to go to them. Now, leftovers will heal your Pokemon. The plates and the gems will boost the attack power of typed moves. Weakness policy will increase your Pokemon's stats. The Life Orb will increase the power of your Pokemon. Kind of a little bit like the opposite of the Eviolite, whereas that will boost defense. Amulet coins will boost the amount of money you'll get outside of from a trainer battle. And finally, introduced in Gen 7, we have the Z crystals, which allow you to use Z moves. As I said, these items are held by a Pokemon and will provide some sort of effect from battle or outside if you're breeding or something. Berries are the next group, and berries can be held by your Pokemon, and they can provide your Pokemon with almost any sort of service. Like what it'll do is in battle, it can eat the berry and it can heal its hit points. It can cure itself of a status condition. The berry will help reduce the super effective damage of a move that would in turn may knock it out, but instead it might live. They have berries that will lower your effort value in a certain attribute, but will also raise friendship. And finally, there are berries that will raise stats during battle if your Pokemon's health becomes at a certain level. Now, machines are a category that essentially just encompasses hidden machines and technical machines. These are essentially moves that can be taught to your Pokemon that prior to Gen 1 or prior to Gen 5 TMs were only a one-time use. So again, if you're playing a game that is older than Gen 5, think hard about what you want your TMs to go for, or what Pokemon you want to learn the TM, because you only get one. Newer games is not a problem, and that's one of the things that I really have appreciated. Alright, now, battle items are the ones that are consumed during a battle, and that the effects end after the battle is over. Now, all of the X items are in the battle group. These include like X attack, X defense, X special attack, dire hit, etc. I don't personally use them or like them. I consider them free money for when I sell them, but hey, to each his own. And last are key items. Now, key items are vital to your adventure and can't be disposed of once you obtain them. And these are things like the bike, the super rod, and the shiny charm. And really, I don't know why you'd want to get rid of your bike, especially if you're playing like Gen 1 and all you can do is walk. So these are just helpful items that you'd have on your person. It'd be like going camping. This would be like your tent. Alright, well, I hope everyone learned something from this video on the basics of items. And if you have questions, please feel free to comment in the comment section. I will answer them as best I can. Also, if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like. Feel free to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on my newest videos. And finally, come back to my Pokemon Red and Blue website, or Red and Blue walkthrough series, to check out how I'm doing on that. Alright. Pokemon Sun and Moon are out, and honestly, I'll probably be going back to that. So, see you guys later. Professor Prometheus Pine, out.